pushing this question. This question, it seems so hard, and you might find out it's easy. The only thing that you should know there is just your algebra. That's the only thing that I will advise you. Then after this one, guys, these are the problem 3 there. Show that the equation has real. So those one, guys, which tell you show, that's problem 3. But for this one, for which values of t, for which values of, those one are the problem 2. Just like this, for which values of m, that problem 2 for nature of roots. It only need you to do what? To find the unknown value, but this one there, it need you to prove this. If it need you to prove, show that, it means that problem 3. Problem 1, guys, it was whereby we were discussing the nature of roots. Discussing, guys, it's easy. Applying a cheating method, identify real, rational, irrational, non-real, or equal or unequal. Those are problem 1. So what about for this one? Problem 2, guys, what do we do there? We should solve the value for m there. The question they like to come like this then. They say that for which values of m will this equation have non-real roots? For this thing, guys, to have non-real roots, that thing that I just show you, according to the cheating method there, let me just apply that cheating method just for the last time, which is there. Here it's r, q, equal squared. And now what I will do, I'll stretch 5 times. I don't stretch, I come and stretch them. And just give you some extra info. Here, that's whereby here you got no roots, you got 1 roots, you got 2 roots. The graph, it doesn't touch, it touches once, it touches twice. Just draw that graph, guys. It doesn't touch, but for this one then, it touches what? It touches once, but for that one there, it will touches twice. What does it touches twice, guys? I'm talking about the x values there. X values. Here it touches once, here it doesn't touch, but here it touches twice. The x value. That's the most important part that you should know here. Yeah, that's so important, guys. And now what I can do, so all of this thing that I know, this is what I can do there. So the question, they need you to find the values of m for which this equation will have non-real roots. That equation that to have non-real roots, it means delta should be less than 0, meaning delta dash should be less than 0. Do you see? And what I can do, I should simplify all of this equation then to be in a form of this term. Once it can be in a form of that, it will be easy for me to identify a, b, and c. Meaning on that side, we should only have 0 there. So the first thing that I will do there, I'll just do cross multiply. I do that cross multiply, guys, to remove what? Brackets there. You want to remove fraction there. Something like this there. Say here we got plus 5. Here we got 1 multiplied by this. There. And now take note that anything there, when you multiply with that one, you should get the same thing there. It's like that one, they just disappear. But now for this one, there is no such. This will multiply inside there, which is this thing, there will just be mx squared. This multiplied, it's minus by mx. This multiplied, it's 5m there. But I should take everything, guys, on one side. Taking everything, guys, on one side, this is what I will have there. 2 and mx plus 5m. All those ones, they will change the sign, those ones. And here I will only left with 0 there. Taking a note, guys, if you can notice this one, they can be my a, those one. All those ones, they can form a. This and that, all these, they can form what? B. This and that, all these, they can form my what? My C. So in other words, what I can do, I can just make them align together like something like this, that this will come here And now these states, let me try to check. Okay, let me just start with that one, the one which got a positive there. Then I come with that one there. Then for C there, I can just start with the one which is positive. Whoa. Here, guys, I think I made a mistake here. That X wasn't supposed to be there. That X. Because this will multiply here. That X wasn't supposed to be there. Meaning this term, it will just be that M, and this one, it's 1. Do you see? So at this equation there, if I can factorize these two things, I'll take that X there as a common factor. This is what I will have. Taking X there, I will have that. Taking X there, I will have that. Then for this one there, remember, here I got invisible 1. Here there, if I can take X there, taking X there, I'll got 1. Taking X there, I'll got this thing. But for those one there is nothing that I can take. There is no common factor. I can also rearrange this thing in an order of X there, 2, and say plus 1, which is X plus 5M minus 1. So at this case, guys, what I can do, I can identify now this thing there, it's my A, by the way. This thing, it's my A, B, and C. All of that thing there, it's A. As I told you that thing there, it's A, which is that. All of this thing there, it's B. As I told you that all of that thing there, it's B. Then what about my C? My C, here's my C, guys. That thing there, it's C. So applying here what the discriminant equation, it's B minus by this. So there I will just substitute there. Where there is B, I can put this thing. And now where there is A, I can put this one. And now where there is C, I can put that one. And now it's about to go down. Now what I can do there, I should expand all of this thing. Expanding these guys, I can start by simplifying this one together and expand those one together. So meaning this one, I can expand them like this, which is that it's 1. This one there, I can just expand them. This will multiply here, which will be 5M squared. This multiply here and this multiply them. It's minus 1M. This multiply them, meaning that it's minus 10M. Then now this multiply together, same sign, give me positive 2. And this is what I have there. And now at this case, guys, now I can also expand this and I can expand that again, because that 4 will multiply each thing there. And this will multiply here like this there. So now this is what will happen there. This multiply there, it's 1. This multiply there, it's minus by 5M. This multiply there, it's minus that. Multiply same sign, positive 25M squared. This multiply there, it's minus 20M squared. This multiply there, it's positive 4M. This multiply there, it's positive 40M. This multiply there, different sign, negative what? 80 there. So now I can say that which one are the like term? This, it's a like term with that. These are the like term together, meaning the number to a number. So now let's try to press all of those things down in our calculator. So this is what will happen there. I'll just do something like this then. 25 for these two minus by that. It means that I'll just got what? I will get negative 5M there. Not negative, guys. There it's positive. Pressing these two things. And now what about those one there? Negative 5, and positive 4 and positive 40. So meaning the here it's squared. Meaning for this one I will get positive 35M there. This and that they will give me negative 7. So now I know, guys, my discriminant. Once I know now my discriminant, this is what I will do. I'll just do something like this then. Now I know my discriminant, I can go and answer the question. The question there, it was based on what? Finding the value of what? First of all, I know my discriminant. Where is my discriminant? Let me come and put that discriminant here. And now the question they need you to solve values of what? Of M there. Whereby that equation that equation should have non-real roots. That thing, it will have non-real roots when delta is less than 0. And now that delta, guys, is that one there. I know that delta is this thing, which is that it's less than 0. So all of these things, guys, I can just use my quadratic equation, pressing that term. Don't try to be a genius there. Try to factorize. You'll end up failing. Don't do that. This is what you can do there. My B there, it's 35. Then my A there, it's that term. And then my C is that one. So let's just press this thing, guys, on our calculator. I hope everyone knows how to press a calculator. Start by a fraction. Say this, 35 plus 35 squared minus by that, 5n minus by this thing. So, and here it's 2 and 5. So it means that my first answer for m is 0, that. Then now for the second answer, say or m there it's equal to -7, that. Drawing a number line, this is what I should do. It's positive, negative, positive. Minimum value between these two numbers, it's that one, the one which is negative. And that positive there, I'll put it here. I'll go whereby 0 is representing the equation. I can see that that equation, it's less than 0, meaning the equation, it's negative. That equation, guys, will be negative between this value. So symbol says that I can just do something like this there. I'm referring to the values of m. I write my minimum and I write my maximum. My minimum value, guys, is this one. And my maximum value is that one. Meaning that one, there will be my final answer. That final answer, guys, it symbol says that for all values of what? Of m. Yeah. It means that for all values of m which are between this number and that one, that will make this equation to be non-real. Do you see? To be non-real roots. To have non-real roots. Yeah, that's how that thing's supposed to be. So, thank you guys for your time. Hope you did understood this lesson, even though the question was so hard to understand. But thank you for your time. All the best in your studies. God bless you.